Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Raph, aka the Keeper. Today I'm having my current build, my current Gravekeeper deck build. So, I still haven't dropped my original one. All the pieces for it are still here. But I have tried something else. I wanted to make a more special summon build involving more of the Gravekeepers and a more, what I would call it, a meta build of Gravekeepers. It has a lot of special summoning, and it does not main deck the Oppression. It side decks it. So, I'll let that be said for now. It's 41 cards currently, and I just twisted something up. I actually took out an MST and put in a Reborn. So, you'll see the build in a second. Alright, let's start off, and it's not going to look typical at all. 3 Visionary. You'll soon find out why. 2 Spies. 2 Commandant. 2 Chief. 2 Recruiter. 1 Assailant. 1 Descendant. 1 Guard. 1 Gale. 1 Dad. And 1 Veiler. You're all probably looking at me now like, what the fuck? But, I'll explain it once I get down to the spells and traps. So, let's go back and play that now. 2 Necro Valley. Not 3. 2 Necro Valley in this build. In this build, I found the third one to be a dead draw sometimes. Like, a lot more than in my original build. Because this one doesn't fully need Necro Valley. It kind of negates itself's purpose with Chief. You'll see why. So 2 Necro. 2 Stel. Still. 2 Duality, not 3. 2 Trade-ins. That's why Visionary's in there so heavily. 1, he's a great beater when I can special summon him very easily in this deck. And 2, Trade-in. Draw power for Gravekeepers. Just ridiculous. Royal Tribute, 1, not 2. I've explained this before. It's just a dead draw. Plus, I'm only running 2 Necro Valley, so yeah. Monster Reborn, I just took out the MST for it. Half the time I don't even have Necro Valley, I'm only playing 2, with only 2 Commandants. This is either going to be a very good bluff card for me, or it's going to be game-changing when I go Reborn, and they have no answer to Visionary. Or I can Reborn, Chief, Grave Control, makes my graveyard now immune to the effects of Necro Valley. Then I can play Necro Valley, shut down the graveyard, special Dad, and then remove from my graveyard because Chief makes me immune. So it has many purposes, and I think Reborn work a lot better than the 1 MST in this deck. So that being said, going on, 1 Dark Hole and an Allure, because I have a lot more dark targets. I don't really mind removing a Spy, because Spy is only in there because it hits, you know, Recruiter and Descendant. It's really not in there for much more of a purpose. I mean, it's good to go, alright, wall into wall against Sam's, but that's about it. Spy is not that big for this deck. I only can hit Spy, 2 Recruiters, an Assailant, a Guard, and a Descendant. So, Spy is actually not amazing in this deck. So, do keep that in mind. He's there to literally just be a wall for himself. Anyway, now, traps. 3 Dark Bribes, as per usual. I don't like MST. Don't like 7 Tools, and I don't like MST. But that's not the point. 3 Dark Bribes, Mega Negation, helps me go in, and it stops random BS like Trunade. 2 Warnings. Staple, but yeah, if you don't have the warnings, Bottomless is alright. 2 Rite of Spirit, because again, special summoning build. I was testing 3, but I decided to play a Magician's Circle over the 3rd Rite of Spirit, because Magician's Circle lets me grab out the last like Visionary from deck if I've already wasted 2 trade-ins on them. It's still really good, 2 Rite of Spirits, but sometimes I'd rather have this, especially in Mirror Match. Our first game baiting out Veilers, Magician's Circle is a boss. So 2 Rite of Spirits and a Magician Circle. 1 Magic Drain, not 2 in this one, just because I don't really think I have enough room to take it out, like to put out the second one. I don't want to take out the Allure for it. So yeah, Magic Drain is still really good this format. I side the second one. Torrential, Mirror Force, Solemn. That's the current build. Again, now let's go through some of the plays with that. You're probably still confused on Chief. Anyway, let's read Chief's stats and his effect. Chief is a 1900, 1200 defense monster. 5 stars. He's searchable by Recruiter, so that's one thing. 2. His effects are: you can only have 1 face-up Gravekeeper Chief on your side of the field at any time. As long as this card remains face-up on the field, your graveyard is not affected by Necro Valley. When you tribute summon this monster, you can special summon 1 monster that includes Gravekeepers in its card name from your graveyard. So let's see how broken that sounds. Let's start with when he's probably tribute summoned, or the fact that he's 1200 defense. Okay, you don't need to tribute a Gravekeeper monster. That's 1. So I could just tribute off Veiler for him, or Gale, or Puppet Plant, and then tribute him. Tribute summon. Necro Valley, he's going to be 2400, so that's good. Oh, sorry about that. With Necro Valley, he's 2400. 17 defense. You tribute summon him with, let's say you have Recruiter. Tribute Recruiter. You're automatically getting a search from Recruiter. You have Summon Good. If they bottomless, you still get the special summon a monster. If they warning, fine. The warning is effect. You still get the search with Recruiter. If they don't do anything, which best case scenario, and usually they won't, summon. No response or bottomless. Okay, you sacked Recruiter. You special summon Visionary. So now you have a 2500 minimum, 2700 minimum beater, or 22 without Necro, and a 19. This one hard to get destroyed. They have no response to him. Search with Recruiter, and now you have fodder in your hand to save for Visionary. Or you can pitch, grab this, grab Commandant, drop, play Necro, and now you'll have him at 29. It's a ridiculously broken loop, but hey, shit works. So Chief is actually really good. He's just slow. But if you can pull that off, you're in the clear. Because that is a ridiculous combo. 1, it's graveyard control. You could tribute off Commandant, putting an Earth monster in the grave. And now you have 4 darks in the grave, revive a Recruiter. If they don't respond to it at all, you just special dad. Now you have 3 in the grave because of your graveyard control. Or if you had 5, you could still stealth, then play dad. It's so good. Because then I just remove you from your graveyard and pop. Remove, pop. And they can't do anything to stop that. The only downside to that, your graveyard is now technically immune to Necro Valley, meaning they can reborn from your graveyard. I've had that try to happen to me. Chain Rite of Spirit. It's fine. It really doesn't hurt you that much because you have the Rite of Spirits. But still, you can have your negation with either Magic Drain or Rite of Spirit, Dark Bribes. It's all good. Only your graveyard is immune, not theirs. So they're still locked down, and you can still have access, which still gives another reborn play. So it's not like I'm hurting that much with Necro Valley on the field either. So Chief is actually really good, and I like this build. I'm testing it, and I'm probably going to end up running this at the YCS. And then for side events, I'm going to be running my Blackwings. So I need more Blackwing stuff, guys. Please be on the lookout for the stuff that came out in Crow for me. That's pretty much it. 41 cards. I do like the 1 Veiler still. It still helps me. It allows me to go for synchro plays. I don't only use it as an effect. So just keep that in mind. And I hope you enjoyed this version of the deck. Test it out. Give me your feedback, your responses, comments, questions, ideas that maybe I'm missing. Although I've been playing for 3 formats. Oh, and real quick side deck. Um, it's not full yet because I'm still in testing and I still don't have my power filters. But yeah. Anyway, side deck is currently this one. I have side deck depression because I can side out the dad, the visionaries, the chiefs very easily. I can side out the trade-ins, or honestly, I think I'd start take out one visionary and one trade-in. Might want to side Malefic Stardust to give more targets so I can keep the trade-ins while I'm siding out the visionaries. But Royal Oppression because Chaos Plants will still try to run you over, especially if you only have 2 Necro Valleys. Oppression is really good. Granted, some people might want to main it, but I would say not so much because you can't make as many plays as you'd like with Chief. So that's why I side deck the Oppression. Goes in match. It's still really good, this format. It's going to still rape this format, but I still want my power filters. But goes in match is still good, so I have the goes in match. The second Magic Drain I explained. A third Necro Valley, so you can still play on that and harp on that. The second Royal Tribute, just because it's, well, if you go first. Or against certain decks, like, like Chaos Plant, Synchro, anything that's monster heavy. Again, don't be afraid to side out Royal Tribute, because it's not that broken. Super Poly, for any kind of nasty cards. You'll see my explanation for that. Corridor of Agony. I hate GBs. I still have a bad matchup against GBs, no matter what deck I'm playing. No matter what version of Gravekeepers I'm playing. And it actually hits Morphtronics too, which kind of helped me yesterday at my local. But yeah, I won't see a lot of them, but they are annoying little bastards. So Corridor of Agony can still shut down a lot. It stops Tengu at least from attacking you. It'll just give it a wall, but it'll stop them from attacking, or any other deck that special summons out of the main deck. And GBs are on the rise again. It's kind of annoying how they went to the YCS and had like 2 or 3 in the top 32. And then whenever I face them in side events. So Corridor of Agony. It's not hurting me a lot because, again, I don't have many targets with Spy. So, yeah, Corridor of Agony is pretty good, but that's just because I have a bad matchup. I wouldn't recommend siding this card if you're not playing GKs. 2 Puppet Plants, 2 Kinetics. I'm thinking about going up to 3 because I'm having a hard time drawing it. But, again, side deck space is kind of annoying. So, 2 for now. 1 Ryo. Again, I lost all my shit, so I only have 1 now. But 1 is actually showing to be better than I expected, because I'd only side it in when I'm going first against Sam's or against like other decks. So having to reside it out, it's just something easy to go 1 for 1. Like I side out my Veiler, I throw in the Ryo. I side out my Ryo, I throw in the Veiler. So it kind of works out for me. The third Commandant and a Spear Soldier for Chaos Plant matchups and Fable and any nonsense that likes to set a lot, like TGs. So, or if you get Flamvell Sworn, rape them, please. That's the side deck for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. And last but not least, a quick rundown of the extra deck. Chimera Tech, Ultimate Axon Kicker, Super Poly for the Psychics, Exterio, Super Poly for any kind of Beast Barkion plays that they do in either Sam's or Psychics, or Machina. They can pull that off with all their Earth monsters. Bequest against Sam's or against, God damn it. Lightbeat, or Miracle Heroes, there you go. Bequest. Cataster, Brio, Armedwing, Black Rose, Armor Master, AFD, Stardust, Scrap Dragon. And these are actually supposed to be different, but I don't have them currently. Again, my shit got stolen. I have, this is supposed to be Arcanite. This is supposed to be Shining, for, again, Gemini Beat. And this is supposed to be a 0. So when I get 0, Arcanite, and Shining, these will be replaced. But currently, these all do work with the deck. So that's the full deck, side, extra, everything. Comments, guys. Peace.